Hi guys, today I want to talk with you about some things to set up a good structure for your front-end project. Since I got a question from one of you in the community, how I set up a structure for my front-end project. So yeah, today I want to show you that. So where I always start, I've got it already installed, is NodeJS. I'm on a Mac, so I have a different version than you. So if you want to do it on a Windows machine, it's also not a problem. I got experience with that. If you have trouble with that, yeah, let me know in the comments. I will love to help you. So first we're gonna install Node.js, but Node.js on the Mac have some problems, so we have to install it on a different way. Yeah, the installation is pretty straightforward. Yeah, it's just that simple. By clicking go on and on and on. In my case, I have to fill in my password and then install the Node.js. Node.js is should be in your pod. That's on the iMac or Mac or Windows, just the same. You can check if you have it installed by using the following command: node -v, and you get the version number you installed. Also, a good check is use NPM. NPM is the Node Package Manager of Node.js with all the funny, great modules you can use. We need that, so we're gonna check if it is installed good, and it is installed. For the rest, I want to use Gulp. Let's go to the website of Gulp. Gulp is just the same or almost the same like Grunt. Grunt and Gulp are task runners. They will help you to automate your front-end workflow. It's super easy to install. And open your terminal, paste in the following command. It's npm, like the Node Package Manager, install, and then use global. Global is that it will be usable in your computer. So if you on a Mac, you need to type in sudo before it to get the right user rights. So if you install it, in my case, I have to paste my password, and then the installation will continue. Gulp is really simple, in my opinion. After this global installation, we need to have a project to use Gulp, but that will later on. Further on, I would like to install Bower. Bower is also like a package manager for the web. You can install all kinds of libraries with it, and it goes with the same command like sudo npm install -g. It's just the same as -- global and then Bower. Then it will install globally on your computer, so you can use it in every directory you want. So for every project, it will be available. So we need Node.js with npm, Gulp, and Bower to make a good structure for your front-end project. For the rest, I want to continue. To continue, we're gonna set up a testing project. I use an IDE called WebStorm. I guess most of you will use also WebStorm or Sublime for your IDE. I love WebStorm. It got a ton of features. It's really worth your money. But yeah, we will discuss that later on. As you can see, I have already a project. I'm gonna delete this file. And I got here my Gulp file. And this is my package.json. But I'm gonna delete everything because we're gonna start from scratch. And we're gonna delete all the files. So now we're having an empty project. I'm gonna show you right here. Here it's completely empty. So let's start with a blank project. And we're going to the folder with the terminal. I love to have it some bigger, like for my eyes. It's easier to read. Let's go to the development folder, and after that we're going to the Mr Frontend folder, and then inside that we have the Frontend project. So let's start from scratch. The first command that you need is npm init. With npm init, you create a package.json, like we start with the name. I'm just entering, but you can name it whatever you like. Project name. There cannot be any spaces in the name, so keep that in mind. The version number, let's start with 0.0.1. Description, just test project. You can fill in whatever you like. Entry point, for now we don't need an entry point or also not a test command. The Git repository, we're gonna fill that in later. Keywords, no keywords. And my name as an author, like you maybe already know. License, I don't use a license, it's free to use. So is this okay? Yeah, you can see here the project name, version number, description, main. We're gonna delete that later on. The scripts test, we're gonna delete that, and the author and the license. That's really the start of your project. You start always with a package.json. We can see the package.json is created. Here you can see that it is in your folder. So now we're going to open up it, and we're gonna delete all the things we don't need. So to continue, we're gonna use Gulp as our task manager, our task runner, sorry. And we're gonna start with installing Gulp. You can do that by npm install, and then you're gonna type in Gulp, and to save it in your package.json you type in --save to place it in your package.json. If you later on want to reinstall everything, you can just run npm install, and all the dependencies for your node modules gonna be installed with it. So it's pretty important to use this command to save it in your package.json, so you won't get lost or you don't get errors later on. So now we have Gulp installed, and you can see here we installed it by that command, and it's automatically in your package.json. Also in your structure you should be able to see the node modules folder. Node modules are the modules for Node.js you're gonna use for Gulp. There are a ton of modules. They are really all needed for Gulp, I guess. I never checked it out, but yeah, it's all installed by Gulp. Inside the node modules, you can check in Gulp and you can see what the dependencies are of Gulp. Let's see, there are a ton of dependencies here, just like the normal dependencies. And you also have development dependencies. There are a lot of settings inside the package.json, but we're not going into that. So for the next, you have all kinds of Gulp packages to use. Let's go to the Gulp website and go to plugins. So there are really a ton. My favorite is, I'm using SAS as a preprocessor. So we type in SAS and we see the Gulp SAS package. And it's pretty simple to install. I already showed you with the Gulp one. Here's the command under install. Let's place it here. And in my opinion, you can delete def because it is a normal dependency for Gulp and not really a development dependency. But I think some people won't agree with that. If you want to install, paste in the command in your terminal, and then the installation will be continue. What I also mostly use is a plugin called Browser Sync. Browser Sync. It's not there. NPM. We're gonna search it on the Node Modules website, and we're gonna search for Browser Sync. And we are not able to see it here. Let's try it. Let's search for Browser Sync. Save. I used it all the time, so I don't know where it is. And basically it isn't there anymore. Okay, that's kind of sad. Let's try another plugin. It's a plugin called for JavaScript or checking JavaScript. It's the JS Hint. JS Hint is gonna help you with writing good JavaScript with no errors. So let's install it like that. Copy and paste the command, and you see here in the command you need JS Hint for it, and after that it will install Gulp JS Hint. It's pretty simple, and you can use whatever you like. So I would say go check out what other plugins you can use. These are my favorites. So I just checked out where the browser sync plugin is, and it is here, but I just got a typo inside it in my command, so I was not able to find it. Let's go to the browser sync website. The installation is very simple, just by copying this command inside your terminal. Yet you can see you first need to install it globally. Let's do that first. This one was not yet installed on my machine. It was not globally installed. I got it inside another project. This one continues, and we can also check out some other stuff. It was not good installed because I forgot to add sudo. Sudo on a Mac machine gives you God mode rights, so you are able to install everything. Let's go to continue. The last thing I want to show you is Bower, and you can use Bower for all kinds of libraries like Angular, like jQuery, name it, and you can use it. To first start, we need a bower.json, and you can install it in your project with bower.init. So we see now browser sync is ready. Now we can install browser sync inside our project, and we're gonna save it inside our package.json. So it's also available locally as a dependencies. And let's check out in our project. So you can see the Gulp is already in there, Gulp sus is already in there. Now it's installing the browser sync. And I think we forgot that JS hint was not in our Gulp directory installed, and was not in our package.json. That's pretty weird. Browser sync is in our package.json, so that's nice. Let's do it again with jshint npm install jshint and gulp -jshint and save it in the package.json. Let's run it again, so we don't forget for the future to use it. It is giving errors, but you see the package.json is being updated, so we are able to continue. And let's go back to Bower. To generate the bower.json, we gonna run bower -v to check if it is installed, and it is installed. Let's clear it up a bit. To install the bower.json, we need to run bower init, and we have a project name. It is a test. Let's do it simple. Just a test project. You can see it's getting the information from your package.json. That's easy. Main file. We don't have a main file, and we don't need these dependencies. Also no keywords. The author is the same as the package.json. No license. No homepage. Set currently installed as dependencies. No, not yet. We're gonna do that later. Add commonly ignored files to ignore list. Yes, that's for the git ignore. And would you like to mark this package as a private? No. And yes, is it good? Okay. To install the Bower packages, we need another program, and it's called Git. Git is a version control system. It's pretty easy. It's also very known by GitHub. So if you're not working yet with Git, it's nice to check it out. There is a good course for Git, and it's from Code School. It's a free course to follow, and it's called Try Git. I really recommend to follow this course. You have to create an account, and you can follow this course for free. So I will recommend you to use that. Let's see, is Git already downloading? No, Git is not downloading yet. Let's go to the mirror download, and then we will get Git on this machine. Git was also not yet downloading, so we're gonna do that right in this video, and it is ready. And let's install it. Install Git. For every project I use Git at the moment. It's pretty simple. We have to do it different for Git. Downloads, and let's do it like that. It's pretty weird that you cannot install that on the normal way, but we will install it. Let's go with Git, install. Let's fill in my password. And we succeed. So let's close this, and this. So to install Bower packages, we needed Git, because all packages from Bower are coming from Git or GitHub. So let's search for a known library called jQuery, and type in your command Bower search jQuery. Or yeah, let's do jQuery. And we see all kinds of jQuery repos. So let's now Bower install jQuery, and let's not forget to save it to our bower.json. And at the moment it's downloading, and let's go to our project. We can see jQuery as a dependency in our bower.json, and here in the Bower components there is the jQuery library, and here you can see all the files. So you can also try to, if you want to do something with Angular, you can just type in Angular and save it, and in that way you can use Angular. I don't know if you're gonna need it right now, but as example you can use it. Bower is pretty easy to use. It saves you a lot of time with searching a cool library like Bower search underscore, and I like underscore, it's pretty easy, but I will dive into that later. If you want to search another Angular plugin, you can check out search Angular, and there are a ton of Angular plugins. So for this project, in the next episodes I'm gonna show you how to use Gulp and set up a Gulp file right from scratch. Thanks for your time.